Here is a screencast on how to write an introduction that informs the reader what the explanation is going to be about, and also uses a hook to engage the reader. So in front of you here you have actually two introductions. You have one on the left here and one on the right. If we read this one on the left here, how can we sleep at night? How can we go around doing our normal things, knowing that we are murderers? That's right, you and I are responsible for the Earth's terrible state. We are killing off a bit each day, hour and second. That's why all of us make a world of difference. Now you'll notice in this one that it has quite a lot of opinion. No, and then only very little facts. That's because this one here is an introduction for an argument, which is very different from a introduction in an information report or explanation. In an information report and explanation, there is only facts. They both serve the same purpose. They both tell the reader what the whole thing's going to be about, and they also tell the reader, try to engage the reader by having a hook, but they do not have any persuasive words, any opinions in the text when you use the writing one. So this one you see in front of you here that I've just highlighted is a level 4 text. It's one at the standard. So in the 20th century, the nation, that's spelled wrong, in Egypt was expanded rapidly. Sorry, my mistake. The irrigation, I think that's meant to be. Anyway, carry on. In Egypt has expanded rapidly, so dams had to be made on the River Nile to cope with the growing demand for water and electricity. The Aswan High Dam, actually called the Sud El Ali, was constructed in Cairo and Abu Simbel, but it had dramatically increased flood danger potential. The temples at Abu Simbel were going to be flooded. Now, let's have a look at this more closely. So if I zoom in a bit and move this across so you can see it a little more clearly. First part, in the 20th century, this is a really good introduction, this whole thing, because the first thing is it tells the reader what it's going to be about. It's in the 20th century, it's about irrigation in Egypt, and it gives us a brief overview about the growing demand for water and electricity, and the dam that was built and the flood potential it had. It has told the reader what the whole thing's going to be about. The second part that's also really good is that this bit down here, it's actually used some words for effect down here to kind of hook you in, but it dramatically increased flood potential. The temples at some symbol were going to be flooded, and they've kind of left you hanging there. So this is a good one because it has a hook and it tells the reader what the whole explanation is going to be about.